have historically had an obsession, if not a fetish, with pathology. To some extent that's understandable. I mean, generally speaking, people come to therapists because they have problems. But I think we've shown an excessive interest in what's wrong with people for a number of decades now, rather than looking at where it is that people want to get to, or where they need to get to in order to flourish as human beings. One key way in which practitioners can use the ideas within positive psychology, within a therapeutic context, is to assess and identify and use clients' signature strengths. There are three primary benefits which have been identified as being strongly associated with an individual's signature strengths. First of all, we have a number of studies which indicate that you get an automatic shrinking in pathology when an individual has opportunities to practice their signature strengths.
You filled in that questionnaire that I gave you last time.
Your top strength that came out from this is what's called your capacity to love and be loved. Right? Okay. What I'd like to do is I'd like to spend a bit of time with you looking at this whole issue about loving and being loved, and looking at being grateful. And I'd like to just spend a bit of time exploring how you can express those in some maybe slightly different ways. And for us to look and see whether those make a difference to how you then feel afterwards. Because very often what we find is that when people get the opportunity to express some of their strengths in new or more frequent or different ways, they often find that they're feeling much happier as a result.
Okay. But what prompted you to use it with her in the first place?
Right. Talia is actually a client that I've worked with previously. She's ended up being re-referred, and she's ended up being re-referred with probably what might be described as much more nebulous problems. So she's got more nebulous problems in the sense that she has a general sense of dis-ease. She's complaining of low mood and low motivation. I was quite concerned that we could easily spend a large proportion of what was actually a very short period of time defining her problems and not leaving a great deal of time in terms of actually being able to work directly with them.